We didn't even plan that. We just did
That
it.
was good.
That was off the
That
cuff.
was
yeah.
good. First time as well, I promise.
You know, for the final, that's what they're going to play as they're walking out.
Yeah, me and
Just
you on the
us,
big
yeah.
screen.
We could, bro. It's better than Camila Cabello.
It would be.
100%.
We can get her doing some backing vocals or something.
She can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Champions League, man. Always.
Been a while since our last Champions League video where we made our predictions. We won't talk too much about those. You don't need to go back and watch it because our predictions, as always, were quality. So
yeah, we've literally predicted every group right. So yeah, don't need to go
check.
back.
Don't worry.
But yeah, no, it's Champions League, always a spicy affair, and this year no different.
Yeah, some quality games.
Should we just go through the groups and then just give our little opinions and?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it.
So the first number of the alphabet
is letter A.
Yeah, number A.
A team. Who did we think would be running this group?
I think we said Liverpool.
We did indeed, and they're
doing all right.
They both so two teams qualified, Napoli and Liverpool. We both, I think, predicted Napoli and Liverpool to be the two dominating teams, but we didn't expect Napoli to win 5 games from 5. They got Liverpool last game next week. Napoli look quality,
mate. They've got some absolute standout players. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce.
Yeah, the Georgian Donny, quality.
He is unbelievable.
Raspadori, quality player.
Osimhen,
and Giovanni Simeone up top.
Diego's
son. Yeah,
first, second ever Argentina player to score in the first 5 games of a Champions League group.
Oh, really? Mad.
Do you know who done it before him?
Leo.
No. His father.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Very, very interesting. I read that today. But yeah, Ajax haven't really turned up.
No.
Rangers have stank it up.
Yeah, I had a little bit of faith in Rangers. They fucking shut the bed.
I was expecting them to live up to the occasion, you know.
Yeah,
Ibrox, Brocking.
I was thinking, they get slapped up at any game, not at the Ibrox.
And then they went to Liverpool, went 1-0 up.
Yeah.
And then they conceded 9 goals, 7 goals. What was it? I can't remember 7. Now.
But
long day for them.
Yeah, Napoli look like a bit of a silent dark horse for this competition. I can't see many teams going to Napoli and getting a result. Yeah, much
100%. Yeah, but like you said, this group's all wrapped up already.
Yeah.
Do you think Liverpool could do anything to...
No, they need to pick up their form. I think they're lucky that their wins in the Champions League came just when their form wasn't super shit. Because if they keep up this dodgy form, like next week they're going and playing Napoli, and I think they'll struggle in that game because their form is super shit. And so they've got to hope that post-World Cup, when the knockout stages of the Champions League happen, that they've turned something around.
That's the business end of the tournament.
Because, at the moment, I can't see Liverpool doing too much in the Champions League.
I think it's going to finish the way it is. So you've
Yeah.
got Napoli, Liverpool, Ajax and Rangers. Fancy Rangers to get a point?
No, I can't, I'm afraid. I think it's all over for Rangers. Champions League dream is over.
And it is.
But they're hosting Ajax at the Ibrox for the final game, so maybe that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to play for really, but, you know.
Moving on to number B.
Number B.
And shout out Club Brugge, because we done you so dirty.
We had them rock bottom.
So dirty. And they've topped the group at this current point in time, so they're on 10 points. They're qualified, and so have Porto, but their two could go either way on whoever wins the group.
Porto look really good.
Do you see the
video of them on the plane?
Yes.
Yeah, the
reacting
Atletico,
to the Atletico game, because that end of that game was carnage. Where
Carrasco missed
a pen, and then someone hit the bar. Fucking carnage.
Carnage. That's all we have to say.
Atletico Madrid in the Europa League.
Yeah, fair play to Club Brugge, Porto as well. Yeah. The only thing is, I think whoever these groups get in their knockout round, they're going to get slapped.
Porto's goalkeeper, very good. Unai Simon, I think his name is.
Simon, yeah.
He needs to come to the Prem.
Is he not ex-Atletico?
I have no idea.
I'm not.
Very good player. I've watched him in the Champions League games that he's played. I swear down, he's got like 3 man of the matches in like 5 games, which is crazy.
And we know a good goalkeeper can win the Champions League. Look at Courtois last year.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this group's pretty much wrapped up. Who've Porto got in the last game?
It's a good question, and I'll get you the answer imminently. Porto are playing Atletico in their last game. And Club Brugge away at Leverkusen.
think Club Brugge might be able to, continue to get a leg up on this group and maybe finish top, which would be a great result for them. And very unexpected because we had them rock bottom.
Yeah.
Group C.
Talking of
the spiciest
rock
group.
bottom, are Barcelona at their rock bottom?
I don't know, man.
Because
got
they've
slapped
pulled
up in
about 1 million transfer levers this summer.
I don't like this term transfer lever.
Mate,
Mate, they're just loopholing it.
transfer levering their way to success, but
If success is getting
they're
into
in
Europa League, they've
trouble
done it.
now because they bet, I think it was like their future status in the Champions League for getting knocked out in the Champions League. I don't know the logistics of it. We'll have to look into it.
They're just biding time to another
But they're
Super League forms.
biding time, and they're them and Juventus, the two remaining teams alongside, I think, Real Madrid, who are in the Super League. They're both not even got out of their groups.
Yeah, Bayern leading the group, unbeaten. I think Bayern are going to be a very, very hard outfit to beat.
Yeah, dominant.
I think they're going to make it right to the end of this. But yeah, Inter Milan showing up, doing bits, you know. But yeah, Barcelona stinking it up, and it's scary times. Is Xavi good enough? Ooh. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, absolutely stinking it up, man. Like, and do they deserve it?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Like, they spent beyond their means for years, right?
Yes.
They've dominated, and they didn't plan for sustainability. They've lost Leo.
They deserve everything that's come in their way.
You seen all the rumours about Leo going back though next year. But Leo is picking up form in the Ligue 1.
23 goal contributions in 16 games.
Mate, him, Neymar, and big Kylian Mbappe.
They're cooking.
Cooking. But yeah, not much to say. Barca, you suck.
Yeah, fuck them, man. All my man hate Barcelona.
Oh, the spiciest group left, man. 100%.
Right, so this group is separated by 2 points from top to bottom.
I do believe we made a good prediction on this group, though, because we did say it was very tight.
Yeah, we did.
These are 4 very good outfits, and they're all of similar level.
Evenly matched outfits. They've all won 2 games and then drawn or lost a couple. So it's very interesting times in Group D. Spurs currently leading with 8 points, and then you've got Sporting and Frankfurt on 7 points, and Marseille with 6 points.
This group could go any way right now. And
Spurs are going to France next week to play Marseille, and Sporting host Frankfurt. So basically, any one of these teams, like we said, can qualify. They just need to catch a dub in the last game. I think Spurs could be in trouble here.
You see, like Spurs have got to go play it like all these ex-Arsenal and West Ham players. They've got to play Dimitri Payet.
Sanchez, yeah.
Like, I mean, the boys from London could potentially upset the boys from Tottenham. The Tottenham boys.
Sporting look good, and they're hosting Frankfurt. So say they get a dub there, and Spurs don't beat Marseille. Marseille and Sporting get the places. If Frankfurt beat Sporting and Marseille get a result, Frankfurt and Marseille. So
if you
Spurs,
win your game,
you win. Yeah.
Yeah. You.
So every team's got to be going out there for a dub. That'll be one to keep an eye on. That is a very interesting set of fixtures, and yeah, probably the most enticing group to keep an eye on, because I said Conte's playing style is decent and probably quite conducive to Champions League football, but at the same time his Champions League record is whack. So together, they're whack.
Yeah, do you wanna? Let's put our necks on the line, right?
Hit me.
Predict the group finish right now.
Okay, I think Marseille beat Spurs, but that'll only put them on 9 points. And I think Sporting beat Frankfurt. So Sporting for me top the group. Then it's Marseille. Then it's Spurs. Then it's Frankfurt.
Got two home teams winning.
Yes.
I think it's going to throw up a draw. Not in terms of the group, but I think Sporting and Frankfurt will draw.
Okay.
And I believe Spurs will edge out a very cagey affair in France.
So you think Spurs top?
So I think Spurs will top the group, and I think Sporting will finish second place on goal difference.
Interesting.
I don't actually know what the goal difference is. I don't know.
I think goal difference doesn't even matter in this anymore. So it's head-to-head results matter more than goal difference now.
In that case, yeah.
So yeah, interesting.
Very interesting. So, Group E.
Group E, Chelsea under Graham Potter looked decent. We said this a couple of times on the pod. In the Champions League, Chelsea looked good. Slapped up Milan a couple of times under Potter. Beat Salzburg last week. They're looking all right. And they got Dynamo Zagreb, who they lost. That was Thomas Tuchel's last game in charge.
Yeah, it was.
And they lost that game. And so they got to end the group returning game against Zagreb.
But yeah, Chelsea have qualified. They could finish second if Milan get a big victory and they don't pick up a point. But yeah, Milan are a very weird team because they are very talented. They have a lot of great players. We spoke about Rafael in the latest podcast. Very, very exciting talent.
Yeah.
They got Salzburg last game of the group.
Yeah. Basically, whoever gets a result there gets the last place out of the group.
Fancy Milan to do it.
Yeah, same.
Fancy Milan to do it. And there's something right about seeing Milan do well in Europe.
Yeah, they're behind Real Madrid, the highest winners, the
most winningest.
Yeah,
in
most
Europe,
most winny team.
Group F.
Talking about winny teams,
Madrid. Yeah, I mean, the current holders of the competition. This is their competition. But yeah, this was an interesting group. Celtic managed to pick up 2 points from 2 draws. Yeah, not good enough, is it? Leipzig, they're always a difficult team to play.
Yeah, we said they were going to do well in the group. We said that like you said, they're always a hard outfit to play. They always have decent players. They got Szoboszlai, they got fucking whole bunch of decent man. Nkunku on flames at the moment. So yeah, decent team, and I think they'll be a hard outfit to break down when they get out of the get their knockout stage tie. But yeah, Real Madrid is light work to them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Real Madrid could go the whole competition winning no games and still win the competition. That's how good they are at this competition.
Yeah, Benzema just won the Ballon d'Or. What a man!
Congratulations to Ben.
Yeah,
Benzema.
So Courtois won that goalkeeper thingy. So yeah,
he finished third in the Ballon d'Or as well, didn't he?
Did he? No, I don't think he got top 3.
He didn't. That's what he was moaning about.
Crying on social media. Yeah.
Fair enough. Whatever, mate. Group G. Man City off of a very good game against Dortmund. A very interesting game to watch. A 0-0 draw. Jude Bellingham is running this group right now.
Yeah,
he's unbelievable.
See the clip of Jack Grealish running up to Bellingham and saying,
Pep wants to see it. Agent Jackie, maybe.
Scary.
At least he's doing something for City this season.
Come on.
But yeah, City qualified. Yeah, I think it's going to end the way it is. Dortmund and City on top, and then Sevilla, followed by Copenhagen.
Yeah, I agree. I think City, I'm intrigued to see kind of what their knockout stage looks like, because that's always where it gets a bit rocky, isn't it? They find a big team and it's like, ooh. So they're always going to slap up teams that are not as big as them. But once they get the likes of Bayern, Real Madrid, a fellow Prem team, then it gets a bit sticky. So I want to see what happens there.
Maybe, obviously they bought in Haaland to beat this curse that they've been struggling with in the Champions League. And do you think they could go on to win the whole thing? I
think so. If their whole team's fit, if Kevin is doing Kevin things and Haaland is banging them in for fun.
Do you think they're the best team in the competition?
Yeah.
And do you think it's by some stretch? Because I do. I think they are. I think the closest team in terms of their competition is Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
And I think City are probably a different level to Bayern Munich.
I would like to see them two play each other, because I think that'd be a good game.
But I think on their day is very circumstantial, because City have a lot of off days in the Champions League, which causes them to, ultimately fail at their title conquest. But yeah, I mean, it's going well so far for them. 3 wins, 2 draws. Haaland banging in goals is what it is, isn't it?
What man. And then to round it all up, Group H, Paris Saint-Germain and Benfica, both on 11 points, both qualified. And stinky Juventus, who are playing some stinky football.
Struggling.
Recruited big in the summer. Dusan Vlahovic, Di Maria, fucking centre mids, Locatelli, like XYZ. Recruited big, thinking, yes, we're going to cook this year. Fucking nightmare.
You're level on points with Maccabi Haifa, bro. Who just got slapped by PSG.
Yeah.
Messi, Neymar, Mbappe.
Cooking.
They're cooking, and it's...
As much as there's this storyline about Mbappe wanting out and all that jazz, on the pitch...
They're doing the biz.
Them 3 are top 5 in the world.
I mean, you're looking... on their day, we said Man City the best team in the competition, but Messi 23 goal contributions this season already.
I'd say he's still in like the top 3 players in the world at the moment.
Oh mate, 100% he is.
And then you got Neymar, who for me is one of the best players in the world.
Very
still.
like,
and you got Mbappe, who's one of the best players in the world.
yeah, we said this before. Neymar does not get the credit he deserves.
Such an underrated, consistent baller.
He's unfortunate that he lived in a generation where Messi and Ronaldo dominated.
Yeah, because
they done something that no one will probably ever go to do again. You
but
see,
his
like
output,
Haaland's got to score 40 goals a season
for like a million years.
for like the next like 20 seasons to even match Ronaldo's tally. It's unbelievable. Messi's not too far off Cristiano's.
No, I think Ronaldo. Oh, it's Europa League, so it doesn't even count.
Yeah.
Or is it European competitions? No,
I believe it's Champions League.
And yeah, I think Messi's only like 8 behind him. So
could get it this season.
Yeah, 100% could get it this season.
But yeah, I feel like as good as Man City are, if they come up against the PSG team and Messi's cooking, unfortunately, there's not much you can do.
No, that's the thing. I think I had them as my dark horses, and I got slandered by Tom Hooper, scumbag, by saying, "Oh, they're not a dark horse," and they're not, because they're oil-owned, nation-owned, fucking super team. But no one ever expects them to win the Champions League because they're just always falter.
I think you'd always put
but Messi will
Bayern, Liverpool of last season. You would have put ahead of them. You would put Real Madrid and Man City probably
as like that tier.
Yeah,
and then you got maybe like Chelsea on their own, and then it's like PSG.
I would have had PSG maybe above Chelsea.
Oh yeah,
mine, yeah.
PSG and Chelsea.
But yeah, that's the thing. You've got that talented front three and a very good rest of the team.
Yeah, the managers in the past have kind of been like, here's the front three, and then
just shove players in.
But this manager, Galtier, knows, he's like, these are the front three, same as any other manager. We're going to trust you. But the system he's got behind is very smart.
He's formulated a system which unlocks freedom and passages of play which allow Messi, Neymar and Mbappe to be on the receiving ends of them.
Yeah.
Which is something that wasn't happening before. They were expected to do everything. They were expected to initiate the play and then also finish it, which doesn't happen. And so it's working this season. It's working wonderfully.
Cooking back to his best. Love to see it. What a player?
Yeah, do you know what? Like, there's people loving his downfall and like the end of the Messi Ronaldo era.
Nah,
but Messi was like, nah,
fuck
goat, that. Goat. I'm the GOAT for a reason. And
Goated.
You know,
I'd genuinely say, this is a random question. Who are your top 5 players in the world? Like, who are the best 5 players? Because for me, it's Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, and then Kevin and Haaland.
Ooh, I mean,
that's one for you. Put in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, Kareem's got to be up there though.
Oh, that's true.
I think I'd go.
Maybe I'd drop Neymar out, but he'd be 6th, and then I'd bring Kareem in. Then.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting, right? This is our second Champions League discussion video. Has your thought changed on who you're going to predict to win the whole thing?
Who did I predict?
I can't even remember.
I think we both had Man City, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. But my dark horse is moving from PSG to Napoli.
That's more of a dark horse pick.
It's more of a dark horse pick, and I think Napoli, unless they get like a fucking stinker of a draw and they pull like Bayern Munich, I think they're in it for quarters, semis.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Napoli do look like a different beast right now. Do you know who I'd like to see go far? And I think they might make sort of like quarters or semis, is AC Milan.
AC Milan, yeah.
Yeah. I think, but then again, the likes of Inter, we could see the 3 Italian teams.
That'd be nice, yeah.
No
football,
Juve, obviously.
Italian football coming back to the forefront. Question for you. Do you think Liverpool get past the first round knockout?
It depends who they draw, to be honest.
Yeah,
obviously, it's hard to tell, but
say they get. Oh, I'm just going to give you a random. Say they pull Inter Milan.
They could get Club Brugge. Like, do you know what I mean? That is the world we're living in.
Yeah.
And if they get an Inter Milan, I fancy them to get past an Inter Milan. But if they get anyone the likes of a PSG,
I want them to get
or a
to
Bayern. they're in trouble. Big time.
Liverpool PSG would be a nice fixture.
Big time. But then again, like Liverpool, Anfield on a Champions League night is different.
Yeah.
And they're a bit of a Champions League team, so who knows? But anyway, that's us wrapped up for the Champions League.
That's Champions League. So we got the final fixtures of the groups next week coming, start of November, and then it's World Cup, and then back to club football and the Champions League knockout stages.
Business end of the season, baby.
Bosh!
Thanks for watching, guys. It's been BoreDraw. Follow all our socials. Everything down in the description below. If you want to join our fantasy league, get in now.
Yeah.
We're closing it at Christmas.
I don't know how you close it, but we're closing it.
Yeah, we're closing it. I reckon first game of the Qatar World Cup.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You're out if you're not in. All right. Big up. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been BoreDraw, and it's live.
Love that. See you later, guys.